Hello, welcome to the Full Frame with Mark and Ben. I'm Mark, there's Ben.
Hello.
This is a Full Frame with Mark and Ben. Today we are shooting Harman Phoenix on 35mm on 200 ISO and 100 ISO. And Ben, you've got
Harman Phoenix also, but on the brand new 120. I'll probably shoot it at 100 as well.
I need some way of saying which is 100. Can I get a photo of you going 1 and a photo of you going 2?
Yeah.
And then I'll know. Firstly, a bit of history on Harman Phoenix.
History, there's not much history to go through. It's a year old, isn't it?
It's a year old. Came out, what, December 2023? 35mm, and then this year, say September,
Yeah.
came out on 120. What are your thoughts on Harman Phoenix as a film stock, in a word?
Oh, in a word, difficult.
Okay, but elaborate more.
Well, you just said in a word.
Well, give me some more.
Very difficult. It's hard to shoot. I think. I don't particularly like it.
No.
If I'm honest.
No.
But it's good. It's a good thing because it's a new film, and we've not had new films.
Yeah, and we know they're going to keep developing it. I think.
Yeah. So I'm keen.
120's better.
I've supported it. I've bought enough Harman Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I bought 120 now as well.
Yeah, I've bought enough to say that I've supported it, but I don't particularly like it. Like, if I was going to shoot something where I was like, I really want these photos to come out good, I'm not taking Harman Phoenix. Like, that's just plain and simple. That's my opinion. So.
Can you tell us about your new camera?
Oh, yeah, I've got a new camera, Pentax 6.7. Fully manual like the Rollies, really.
Nice.
Think of it like the Rollie, but with the FE shape. Because it's like an SLR. It's fully manual like the Rollie, shoots 120 like the Rollie. Rather than a 6x6 negative, you get a 6x7 negative, hence the name.
What were your thoughts on what ISO to shoot it at? Because I've watched a few videos and 100 seems to be the one.
Yeah, I think you can get away with 50 as well if you wanted to. We should have tested that, but yeah, but 100, like, even in your shots, there's quite a few that 100 looks a lot better.
Yeah, and there's somewhere 200 looks better, but I think
yeah,
maybe.
But the camera might be doing all sorts. But the ones where you manage to get two really identical photos, you can see that 100s come out a bit better. Yeah. But the dynamic range is so tight, you're losing something by shooting a stop down. You know, like the highlights will just get blown in some spots, and then you'll still have really dark shadows. I think that leads us on nicely to the 120. Definitely better dynamic range in the 120. A key shot for me that actually I was really surprised by, it doesn't even look like Harman Phoenix, was inside the barn. I think I said I shot it quite slow.
Wide open, we're going to be at 1/4 of a second, which is the slowest I've ever shot this camera, so let's see how it comes out.
It's just got like corrugated steel or whatever. Yeah, that one, like, lots of shadows in that, and the highlights were kind of outside of the barn, so it was kind of less in your face. It wasn't like a big bright blob. That did really well in there.
35 Phoenix is really not sharp at all in my experience.
It has a like haziness to it, doesn't it? I've rescanned a few Phoenix shots on 35, and I've really struggled to get it to look sharp.
Really?
First shot on the 6.7. Come closer so you can get a sound. I mean, we kind of knew that 120 is sharper, usually more dynamic range, but you know, we didn't really know what it was going to be like with Harman Phoenix, because we know the dynamic range is pretty bad.
Would you shoot it again?
No.
Okay. Cheers.
That's a lie, because I did shoot it again.
Yeah.
In Bristol, because the camera shop I went into that was the only colour 120 they had, and I was kind of like,
This is literally a field test of Harman Phoenix.
It's like drills in it.
I've seen people shoot it, like Kyle McDougall did a really good video on it. So that's his surname?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, if you're watching. I watch yours, Kyle. Come on, watch ours. Come onto the podcast, Kyle.
His Harman Phoenix 120 video is really good.
Yeah.
And he shot
all his
a
videos
lot.
are very good.
Yeah, they are. And he shot a lot in just like flat lighting, like cloudy, just a cloudy day. And they come out really good because there's no like harsh ends of the scale. There's no super bright highlights. There's no super dark shadows. So that, I think you're going to get pretty like consistent shots if you're in that type of lighting.
I'm going to go F8 160th, just so it's a bit faster. I've handheld 160th and it was good, so let's give this a go and get the focus.
Be interested to see what other colour films Harman or Ilford come out with, and if it's like massively improved, and then if they stop doing Phoenix. I think what we need to do.
I want them to improve. I want it to become a reliable film. I'm just not convinced it's a reliable film. Like, people might like the look of it, but it's just not reliable.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is just be honest with like where would you shoot it then? If you were going to shoot it, where would you shoot it?
If I had it, I wouldn't shoot it.
Okay.
Like, if I had a choice. If I had no choice, if I had to shoot Harman Phoenix on the day, I would want it to be like overcast and just flat lighting, you know, bright enough that you can shoot 100 easily. Definitely 100. I mean, shooting it at 200 is just pointless. And just to clarify, this is shooting, just metering for 100 and then normal development, no pulling or anything like that. So yeah, but that's just my opinion.
.5 250. We're going to go F8 because we're on the tripod now. 125. Let's go F11. There's the shot.
But at the time that I've been popping off shots, Ben's probably taking like 2. But yeah, that's the difference between you've got 10 shots or you've got. I've got 36 on 2 cameras. There he is.
This looks cool though. There's got to be something here. Right, I want to shoot something sort of through this window. So, right, we're going 150 wide open through the window. By the window.
Yeah, like the colours aren't like true to life, are they? Like you would have with Portra.
Yeah, they're interesting colours. I'm not so bothered about the colours because, like, I do think that different films should have different colour, different looks, and I think that's good. You know, you can like a different style, a different palette. You know, yeah. I want them to improve, like, and for it to become a more reliable film. You know, and I hope they don't stick with this.
Oh, this is much better this way. I've wasted a shot doing it the other way. I literally took the shot and thought, oh, that's going to be better the other way. Put your finger in that. Help me. Fuck it, we're gonna go 1/30th f8.
Because I don't really like experimental films, like, you know, I like messing around with.
Yeah, like you wouldn't, like we go out shooting. So like we did Revelog coming up,
but it's, you know, it's for a
like,
video.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go out to like a day out shooting Revelog. It'd be weird.
Yeah, or like with your family, you wouldn't want to shoot it, like, or you wouldn't want to shoot anything that's, I don't know, where you really care about the shots with an experimental film, because you just don't know what you're going to get. And at the moment, Harman Phoenix to me feels kind of experimental, like, because it's really.
Yeah, they kind of
deal with.
They got it out, and then they've already said they're going to keep developing it.
Yeah, which
so
is
it
good.
is literally experimental.
There is a lot of buzz around it, and people do like it. Maybe they should just keep this formula on the side, and then have, you know, and then improve on it, but keep Harman Phoenix, you know.
Yeah.
Harman Falcon, I reckon that'll be the next one. Do you think they'll stick with birds?
Yeah.
But a phoenix is a mythical bird, right? It's not a real.
Yeah, so what's another mythical bird? If you know any mythical birds, comment below.
Oh no,
my nan's a mythical bird.
Oh no, a few mythical birds.
That's literally what I thought as soon as I said mythical birds.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's my foot. Do you want to have a look at my photos?
Cool.
So Mark, tell me, would you shoot it again?
I've got, I think, another roll of 35 and a roll of 120. I definitely want to try 120.
Yeah.
But I don't know when or where I'd do that, because we don't really have any videos planned that would warrant using that, so it'd have to be in my own time.
I think it's a good opportunity for you to take what we've learned and try and shoot it in a condition that we think is going to be
overcast, maybe for the portraits video.
It could do well for portrait, although I took a few photos of Katie and it was kind of like backlit. The sun was kind of like up behind her and her face was like perfectly lit. But then there was just like a blob on the top of her head that was highlights, blown out highlights. So, but that's really harsh. That was harsh lighting, so it's not going to handle that. So yeah, it could work for portraits with flat lighting.
We'll see.
Could be good, yeah.
Cool.
Try it.
That'll do. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're able, and we'll see you next time for more sexy and exciting adventures on film.
Yes.
Next week, another video.